What is up, YouTube? I am back with another video. So in this video, I'm gonna be discussing the death of George Floyd, and just seeing that video, it just really disgusted me, and it was just horrible. What I really saw in that video, just watching the video. With the cop's knee on the man's neck, it was just horrible. Like, that cop was just wrong for killing that guy. He was freaking wrong. And like, a lot of this going on, this crisis, the protest, is just a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call for our country that we need to do a lot more in police brutality. And that's point blank, because the relationship between the black community and the police is just not good, because a lot of black people are scared about what the police is gonna do to them. I mean, like, for primary example, me, even if I like see a group of police officers, or I come, sometimes I get a little skeptical, because I don't know what they're gonna do to me, because I'm a minority, and they can like do whatever the hell they want to me for no reason, and I'm not doing anything. I'm not harming anybody, I'm not hurting anybody. So, but that's what a lot of police officers are capable of doing. But some of them have, because a lot of them got complaints against them, and it's like a lot of complaints against them, and the system don't do nothing. These police departments, they don't do nothing to remove that person from the job, because that person don't need to be in the field. Like, I'm just saying, like, if any police officer feels that they have to commit murder on a black person and they don't have no apparent reason, they don't got no reason howsoever, then that officer should be removed from their job, have their pension taken away, and be put behind bars. Period. What that cop did to George Floyd was just complete murder. It was murder. Period. And they will do anything to try to cover it up, and it's not right. Why are you covering murder up? And it's right there on video, so why y'all gonna try to cover it up? It's ridiculous. And then they had upgraded the charges too. So one cop was charged with second-degree murder, and the other 3 cops are now charged with that incident, now charged with murder to that incident that happened on the video. So, and in the protest, I see a lot of protests, a lot of people coming together, and for the sake of George Floyd, to honor his death, to honor his legacy. So I'm at the same time seeing a lot of good things. So in the protest, a lot of people are protesting peacefully, and they're trying to send a message out, to the system, to the world, that racism is not okay. Like, we need to stop racism, because racism has been going on for hundreds and hundreds of years, and it just needs to stop. Period. Like, there's no excuse for racism to still go on. So that's that. And then another thing is that behind all of it, the president of the United States makes a harsh remark towards the protest, that he's going to order a military, and because there's a lot of looting, a lot of vandalism. I'm going to talk about the looting part in a second. So I'm like, how the hell are you going to order a military on the protesters? Like, because majority of them not even destroying anything. It's just the looters. It's just the people. And the people from out of town, they go in these protests, and they loot in stores, breaking stuff. So I'm gonna talk about the looting part in a second. So, like I said, there's been protesters like across the world. So George Floyd's death has really spoken out loud to the world, and it's starting to open a lot of people's eyes up, and I just realized that. Yeah, so and now I'm going to talk about the looting part. Like if you're just if you're if to now to everybody that's looting, has been looting for the past couple of days in this country. If you're just there to loot, to just destroy shit and everything, don't be a part of the protest, all right? Because a lot of looting, the looters come out at night, and because it's darker and nobody can't see and they're unaware of what's going on. That's why so many stores are vandalized. So if you're just coming here to loot, that means you don't even care about the man's death, and you're not trying to spread his legacy. You're not trying to help spread peace. You're just spreading chaos. That's what you're doing. So if you just did a little, don't even be part of the protest. It just shows that you don't even care. So that's what I got to say on that. And now, yeah, so that's what I got to say on that. So, and another thing too is that the Black Lives Matter. We matter. Black lives definitely matter. And if you don't like what I have to say, then oh well. So they definitely do matter, and I seen it all over social media. That really had the black 2 days ago, this Tuesday that just passed, they had the Blackout Tuesday where people posting their black screens to protest the black culture on social media. So I've seen it all over social media. So definitely, we're finally now being heard, and more people are seeing what we've been going through. Because over the past couple of years, people have not really been seeing what we've been going through, as a black man. But what I'm trying to say is that, don't be afraid. Like, don't be afraid. Don't let nobody stop you from doing what you want to do, or from doing what's right. And it could be anything you want to be. And if you feel that something is not right, you have a voice. Don't be afraid to use your voice. Don't be afraid to use it. Don't be afraid to speak up when something is not right. So yeah, so I wanted to come on here and express my opinion on George Floyd, the death of George Floyd. So this video is part one. So I'm making a part one of my opinion on George Floyd's death. So in my next video, I will make a second part, and I will express more on my opinion about on George Floyd's death, and why things ended the way. And it's just kind of sad that his life ended the way it ended. So it's crazy. It's really, really sad. And I don't like to see anybody die like that. But if you have your fucking knee press upon somebody's neck, you crush their windpipe. I don't understand that part. I don't. And it's kind of sad though. It's sad to see something like that to happen, to anybody. And then I saw on CNN with another cop. He had his knee on the guy's neck, then he moved it. So I don't understand that part. And then they be making up. Sometimes they'll make up certain things to like discriminate against us. Like for one primary example, there was a white athlete on TV last night. He had said that, oh, kneeling to the flag is being disrespectful. How? What time? I never even heard of something like that. Kneeling to the flag is disrespectful. I never heard of anything like that up until the president had made some stupid, smart remark about it. They'll just do anything to make us look bad, and we can't. We have to fight for our rights, and we gotta fight for our beliefs, for our lives, especially for our future generations, so they get to have the opportunity. Our ancestors have sacrificed so much so we could have a better life, a much better life for them. So that's all I'm trying to say. So I want to come and take this time out and make and share my opinion about the George Floyd incident. So if you really liked this video, if it was helpful to you, please leave a like, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in my next video when I do my part 2 of my opinion on George Floyd.